Trading is more than playing around in the financial markets trying to make money. Some people view trading as a side hustle, and if that's your view or your aim, then by all means, go for it. But I can guarantee you're probably not making money right now. There's so much potential and opportunity when it comes to trading. This is a life-changing opportunity, and there's no ceiling on what you can actually achieve. What separates average traders from consistently profitable traders is this mindset right here. A business mindset that doesn't look at trading like a hobby. This is a real business, so it requires obtaining the real skills and the real mindset to become successful, like anything else. Now, can you make money treating trading like a side hustle? You can, but if you treat it like a business, I can guarantee you're going to increase the chances of not only making money, but making life-changing money. And that's a fact. Most people come into this game, in this industry, and they treat trading like a side hustle off rip. Like, oh, I'm a trader, and they just like want to lose money. Just act like they're trading. They rather trade a lot and lose than trade less and win. The good thing is, yeah, I trade, but I'm not a trader. I'm actually a businessman who happens to actively invest in trade. I'm just being real with you. So when I got into trading, I got into it because somebody introduced me to trading. I actually helped them grow their business because I had a company at the time. And in turn, that guy was a trader. Now, in hindsight, he wasn't really making money. He was more so trying to flex on me. But once I see something's possible and I see it, like I'm all in. That's my personality. So I was able to take that, sold my business, and went all in on trading. So you're getting a different perspective because I'm not like some uber crazy trader person talking about, the RSI and the EMA. Hey, look, I could care less. What I do is I make money. That's point blank period. Whatever you want to call it, how you want to call it, all these different things, trend line traders, I don't give a damn. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You hear me? So we ain't talking money. We ain't talking about nothing. So I'm gonna give you some real advice. Adopt a business mindset. Now, money is the bloodline of a business, okay? What I said earlier, I said people come and trade and they treat like a hobby. They think it's just normal to lose. Nah, trading is a business too. So when you have a business, the blood of a business is currency. Currency. Current means movement, right? It's a flow. It's a flow of income. That's where the word currency is derived from. Money has to flow. We need profit. We need revenue to keep this business alive. We need it to flow like blood through our veins. So if money is not flowing, your business is slowly dying. So we need to stop the bleeding and we need to turn this thing around. When you go into anything, you're going to lose some money, of course, but we need to get this thing as profitable as soon as possible. As soon as possible. So the point is to be making profits, not just doing this for fun and having a hobby. To go to work or to go to your job and say, I've been trading. That's not the point. The point is to change your life, change your family's life, change your child's life, your mother's life, your father's life, your sister's life, your cousin's life, your grandma's. Change anybody you care about, including yourself, is to change your life. And in order to do that, we need to make some daggone money. As a business owner, and this is a business now, I'm a businessman. That's why I always talk about not only trading on my channel, but I talk about finances. Because you need both, right? Go to my description. Got the courses, I got that stuff if you need it. You know what I'm saying? And also give plenty of free information in these videos. There's no excuse not to be investing in yourself this year, okay? As a business owner, you need to track all of your expenses. Everywhere a dollar goes, whether in my personal life or in my businesses, I know where every dollar goes. If 52 cents leave today and I ain't spend 52 cents, I'm gonna call my wife and say, baby, did you spend 52 cents? Because I know where everything goes. I account for every dollar. You have to do that not only in your personal life, but also in your business endeavors. So don't look at trades when you lose by, that didn't count. And then you win, ooh, I won this trade. But then you lost 17 trades before that. Like, no, track everything. Don't feel bad about yourself. It's part of your journey. You know what I'm saying? That's also why you want a demo trade. It's also why you want to buy a bunch of small prop firms too, instead of putting a bunch of money in your own personal account while you're learning. You know what I mean? Once you get the confidence, then yeah, put money there. Like I got money in my trade, both my funded stuff and my personal money. But let's get you to that point. So track everything. Track how much you're spending on prop firm accounts. Track how much you're spending on education. Track how much you're spending on everything, man. But as business owners, and if you're embarking on this trading journey, you already know I preach this and I'm a businessman, but you are a business owner. So let's take this serious, okay? Let's take this serious. You're a business owner now. It's time to start acting like one. Now, As a business owner, you need to know everything is on you. You're responsible for not only when the company does well, but for when the company does bad, okay? Starting off, most businesses are solopreneurships, right? What does that mean? That means it's a one-person business, okay? So this is your business. You are not only your manager, you're your employee, you're your janitor, you're the gardener outside cutting the hedges, you feel me? You the cleaning person, and you the CEO. Nobody's going to tell you when to wake up, when to back test, when to journal, when to do anything. You have to hold yourself accountable, right? You got to set your own alarm clock. You got to light that fire under your own ass and say, you know what? It's time to wake up. I got to go get it. And there's going to be a lot of days where truthfully, it's just, you may not have it in you, but you got to have something deeper, some kind of vision, some kind of reason that keeps you going in the early stages. And then eventually it becomes secondhand. You just going and going and going. It's what you do. You know what I'm saying? But everything is on you, man. This is your business. You can't want the reward, right? You can't want to be LeBron or Conor McGregor or, you feel me, Khabib, Mike Tyson, all these elites, right? You can't want to be elite and not be willing to do what elites do. You feel me? So it's a process. Put in the work. Now doubling back, right? We tracking all our expenses. We doing all these things. We need to minimize our expenses as well. So not only are we tracking them, but now we need to minimize our expenses. Every business up front costs money to start. That just is what it is. It's possible some things start making money from the beginning, but like I can't even really think of something that doesn't take any money. Like if you gotta buy a postage stamp, that's still 50 cents. You know what I'm saying? 25 cents. So there's gonna be money going out and you wanna minimize that. So that's why, again, one of the biggest things, I know people get infatuated with the idea of funding. I talk about that in my psychology course and with my students with that. Like, you know, we gotta get you off that pedestal to be able to get you to really become a consistently profitable trader. But back to this point, we have to minimize these expenses, okay? That's why I talk about getting like a bunch of small prop firm accounts and not putting a bunch of your money in there, because you get more bang for your buck. And truthfully, you're gonna lose less, because if you have, let's say $5 you can lose you don't care about. I use 1,000. Now I use 500 because I know 500 might be more feasible for some people, right? Even though with inflation, it's probably 1,000. You got $500. You can put $500 in your brokerage account and you're nervous as hell because once you lose it, you're out. Or you can go to, you know, one of those companies, get your little discount code, maybe get you one for like $79. You know what I'm saying? You might can get 6 of them joints for that same $500. And now you're not stressing as much because now you have multiple accounts. You feel me? Now you still got to go through the psychological part of how to pass them. You know what I'm saying? Your own fear and emotions and triggers and I mean, it's deep when it comes to the psychology stuff. That's why, you know, I made a whole course on it. But just know, like, it's not worth just blowing your money. You feel me? So let's minimize the expenses, man. We want to minimize them. And truly, even when we start making money, don't raise your expenses, right? You want that gap to start getting bigger. This applies to personal finances and trading. Tap into my personal finance content as well. That's why I give all this game out on my videos, and that's why I got these courses, man. I'm trying to help those who want to help themselves. I'm not here to save the world, but I am here to help the people like myself who really need that work along my journey. You know what I'm saying? So tap in, man. I talk about this all the time, but your personal finances as well as your trading, you want your expenses to stay low as crap, and we need an income to start rising. We want the percentage to get lower, right? How much are you living on? How much is your business costing? Those are the same thing. Okay, right now, you know, for every $1 you make, you spend $1. I bet you break even. Now, for every $1 you make, you spend 50 cents. Bet you got a savings rate of 50%, right? Or ROI, if it's a business, whatever, return on investment of 50%. So we need that to start getting bigger and bigger and bigger, to where it's like, oh, you know, every $1 I spend, I make $4. Now we generate a profitable business. So it's probably even at that 50% mark, but we wanted to get bigger and bigger and bigger before we start trying to raise expenses. If it's been working, keep it going. And remember, it's investment before profit. Before the profit comes, you're gonna have to invest now. That's why, going right back to the last point, we have to minimize the expenses. You're gonna have to put money in, right? If you're scared to invest, you might as well not even start doing this, because this ain't for you. You can't be scared to lose money and then you can get rich. Those are contradictions. They don't even go together. You know what I mean? So like, a lot of people are scared to start a business. They think it's risky. It's also risky to work a job for 40 years and depend on it and think you're gonna be financially free forever. When at any moment you can lose your job or the stock market crash, anything. So you want to learn a skill, whether it be day trading or anything that can help you pay your bills forever. Now that don't mean just go blow money and spend money on anything, but you're gonna have to invest in yourself. You're gonna have to buy courses, you got to get books, go on YouTube University, do whatever you can do to gain skills and things like that can give you an extra stream of income. And you personally, obviously, trading to me is just the best bang for your buck. Do it from anywhere, any place in the world, you know what I'm saying? It's a banger. And there's no ceiling, dog. There's no ceiling on this thing, man. Ain't no cap, man. So as good as you want to get, you know what I'm saying? So your money will follow. This is a win-win. And I'll end on this point right here, right? This is truly like a slept on thing a lot of people don't talk about, man, when it comes to business is you have to have very, very, very strong discernment. And what I mean by discernment, right? Well, number one, look it up. You know what I mean? You want to be a successful trader, you got to start taking things in your own hands, learning, like I said, acquire knowledge. But you want to have discernment, man, in your decision making and knowing like, that doesn't feel right, or it's somebody's person I like or somebody's opportunity. That doesn't mean go out just feeling, right? It's like a spiritual sense, man. People often ask me, they're like, man, Jay, like, how you have so many mentors? You know what I mean? Like, cause like I said, I'm a businessman who happens to trade. So like a lot of my parties be like, yo, James, bro, how you find these mentors? I mean, one of my boys, he asked me, how do I find mentors? And I told him, I said, bro, I don't find them, they come, right? I have strong discernment. You know what I mean? Like one of my boys to this day, we met, man, and we met because I started a business. And he actually was in this position, right? He was making content online and he was helping people. I was the first person, man, as soon as he dropped his one-on-ones, I broke bread with him. Like, so I didn't care what the price was. I said, man, I can tell he legit. I went and spent money with him, right? He was like, I was like, hey, man, like, do I need to buy another one next time? He's like, nah, you good. Like, I like you. Just call me if you need help. Next time I called him, you think I called him for just anything? Nah. I was out there working, right? First time I called him, I'm like, yo, so this piece of equipment right here, blah, blah. He's like, yo, when did you do that? Like, where you at? Oh yeah, so last time we talked, I done did this, and this. So right there, we built a mutual connection. And so there's gonna be good things that come from discernment, and also you can avoid bad things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had people mess me over, steal money from me in business, all type of stuff. And I knew how they were as characters, but I also knew I had to get to certain points. So I was willing to lose some of that money to strengthen not only like my team, because some of my teammates were newer at that time on learning how people were, and then also it overall was still profitable in certain situations. So you want to have strong discernment, especially when it comes to trading. There's a lot of people going to try to push a lifestyle on you. There's nothing wrong with that, because some of that stuff is real for sure, but like, it's not about Lamborghinis and cars and mansions and all that. I'll be honest with you, man. When you start making enough money where you can do stuff, it's like truthfully, you don't even need millions to live like you want to live for real. Like, people don't understand how much $10,000 a month is. Like work a job and make an extra $10,000 a month. Your life has changed forever. Because if you break it down, you think about it, what can you spend $10,000 a month on, right? Extra besides dumbass shit. So let's really break this down. Okay, you're still making job money. If you're not making job money, we'll bump it up like 15,000, something like that. But we're gonna use 10. Okay, a car payment $1,000. Nice car, cool, great. All right, bet. Crib, $3,000 a month. Great, we at $4,000. Food, I'm assuming you single, so you probably eat $1,000 a month. But we'll say $2,000. You getting fancy, so now you're at $6,000. Clothes and miscellaneous, $8,000. Right, I'm gonna throw $2,000 more. Now we're at $8,000. Now you fresh as hell. You buying $2,000 with this? I'm talking about drip. Ooh, I'm talking about every month. These are monthly expenses I'm talking about, right? You got $2,000 left, so we're gonna say $2,000 for fucking money. What else you want to do? Like, bro, that's only $10,000 a month. That's not $100,000. That's not $1 million a month. So it doesn't take much to change your life. So yes, that lifestyle is real, but you don't need it, man. And like, dude, just really try to find the people who are real. Like, that's one of the reasons that I came out of like hiatus and started making content, because I want people to see there's people out here who are making money, and dude, you don't gotta flex and stuff. And some people are they want to see that Lamborghini stuff, and that's cool. I mean, but most of them that's not like, they don't really trade for real. I was being honest with you, like, they don't have the skill of trading, they have the skill of marketing. I really trade, like, I really make money, like, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So have that discernment, man, so you can discern not only what is good opportunity, but also, when you might want to avoid certain opportunities. You feel me? Learn from real people so you can get real information. It's as simple as that. So go down in my description below, man. Check out all the courses, products, things I use, resources, all that good stuff, man. I'm trying to provide as much as I can for you guys to help you along your journey so you can win, you can eat, you can change your life forever, and everybody you love's life forever. Okay? So always go down below, constantly adding more things for you. Because, we need money, man. We need money to take care of ourselves. We need money to take care of people we love, our family, all that good stuff, and to do more good things in the world. You know what I'm saying? So go check that out. I need you to do 2 things for me before you got this video. If you made it this far, I know you rock with me. You feel me? And I rock with you, and I appreciate you. That's why we family. Number 1, text this video to somebody who needs it. All right? I'm sure you could have got value from this video if somebody sent you before. Now you have it. Now you have access to it. Text this video to somebody who needs it and be a blessing to them. And then number 2, if you like making money, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. If you don't like making money, then don't subscribe. It's that simple. Much love.